Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to.
I'd like to find out from you, for someone to become as eloquent as you are, as far as the English language is concerned, what would be your advice to the person? I mean, because from the way you're speaking, what it means is that those of us who even write it are baby English speakers. So anybody who wants to become as fluent and as good as you are, what must the person do, or what should the person do?
You should, for everything in life, you should learn. There is, for those who learn trade, they say they're apprentices, right? So you must learn, invest in speaking rightly for you to be able to sound rightly or sound right. I hear people say elites, and I cringe because there is nothing like elite. So if you're going to be speaking English, you should look for speech coaches and let them teach you the basic sounds so that you do not embarrass yourself. And you see, I use the word embarrass. And people say embarrass, but it's embarrass. Those of us who know will just listen and move on. But for the discerning, so that's why when people do a lot of yanga, then you open your mouth and what comes out is just funny. We just laugh inside and say, look at him or look at her, you know. So, but
You
the
said
best thing
it's not elite. So
no,
how is it pronounced? What
is
you
the
said it's
least.
not elite.
No, it's
Yes.
not
What? Okay.
elite.
How is
It's
it
elite.
pronounced?
Elite.
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 You remember that
Elite.
sound that I taught at the beginning, which is the it sound, as in sit, as in pit, like pit latrine, like
Okay.
glitter, like gift.
Okay.
Oh, she gave me a gift. No, she gave me a gift. She gave me a
Okay.
gift. Gift.
All right. Okay. Well noted. Now, why are most people unconcerned, about how they speak?
Yeah, because we band-aid this phrase that English not be waiting, not be our language. Who English app. Such phrases, such slangs don't help a lot of people. I think it's a way of hiding one's inadequacies and not wanting to improve. When you really get a grasp of it, and that's why when you find eloquent speakers, you really, really love the way they speak. You want to be like them. Why? Because they've invested time in speaking rightly and, enunciating the sounds correctly. So that's the best thing to do. You do not have to know everything at the time. It takes time to relearn, to unlearn, relearn, and learn the appropriate sounds. Um, I think today I can put two books together in this series because this is what I've done all my professional life. And we're talking about almost 25 years of being a broadcaster. So I learned it over the years and perfected over the years. It doesn't mean that it will take you 25 years to grasp or master it as I have. It only means that you need to invest. And there are books, there are online sessions on YouTube, there are audio materials that you can use to learn. The essential, the trick, really, because it's a trick to it. The trick is for you to learn the vowels and the consonants rather, and to know that the vowels are two. You have actually three. You have the monophthongs, you have the diphthongs, and you have the triphthongs. Okay. Then you have the consonants, and they're in layers as well. There are the fricatives, the affricates, the interdental fricatives, and all of that. Once you can identify those, right, it would be easy for you to acquire an accent and to understand
Yes.
the accent you're speaking. So
Interesting.
invest in understanding the sounds of English.
Okay.
Once you get that, you're good to go.
All right. So, what are the advantages of speaking well?
The advantage is that people give you a chance. Again, where they probably sound scattered, two things help you uh, in life. When you look good and you sound good, doors open for you, right? When you look good, even before people hear what you have to say, they're like, sir, come here. Or they say, madam, or auntie, oh, babe, because you're already looking good, because of the way you're put together. The second one is when you sound good. You know, people hear you speak and they're like, okay. Then you just see respect or just swell, For instance, and I enjoy doing this a lot at parties. When I go to parties and they ask me, Madam, what do we bring for you? You know that kind of thing when they ask you what you're going to eat. And then I push it back to them and I say, what do you have? Then they go, we have uh, anyway, I'm waiting for them to say salad. they start listing what they have, then they say they have salad. Okay, so that's right. I need some salad and a bit of this and a bit of that. Come and see respect to. Respect will just come, show that good eyes, And they're like, okay. And then they correct themselves, and they say, yes, ma, we have salad, And then against one person who knows from that day that it is salad, it's not salad.
But it's
You know,
salad. Salad. Okay.
it's not
We're
salad.
also learning. So what are the disadvantages of not speaking very well?
The disadvantages are as the opposite of what I just described. Sometimes you lose your spot. Sometimes the moment you begin to make mistakes with your words and your tenses, people don't want to listen to you again. They just tune off, and you lose your audience. I was at a political debate some time ago. I was a moderator. It was in a church, and it was the gubernatorial debate in Lagos, and this man came. He was so verbose. He was, it was just, we will do this for Lagos, we will do that for Lagos, and all of that. Then he said one word. Let me see if I got it here. Um, Oh gosh, what's that word now? Then the moment he pronounced that word, nobody was listening to him again. Everybody started murmuring that word. He lost the crowd. I remember somebody saying some time ago, jewelry for jury. Jewelry
Jury.
for jury. So you lose they start laughing at you. They start mocking you. So they're not listening anymore. So you lose your audience and you lose the respect they have for you. I remember going for a fashion event the other time. This guy decked up, total, gentleman, all the layers of, Then he came, trotted on the stage, and then he started speaking. It was such a letdown. He was very provincial, quite provincial. When you're provincial, we can tell where you are. Unless I tell you where I am in Nigeria, I'm from in Nigeria, you can't tell where I'm from. Yeah,
All right.
that's how to speak right and how to win an audience. Let there be a debate whether you're Igbo or you're Yoruba or you're Hausa. I have met some really well-spoken Hausa people. You'll never know unless they told you that they were, from that side of the country. So that's how to speak well. Such
All right.
know where you're from.